Sometimes you're not ready to be in these rooms that you're dreaming and praying about. Oh, I just want to get in the room. I can't wait. I want to network. I want to get in the room. I want to be with these people. Babe, we're not ready. You're not ready. And I say this after having like a recent experience with a young person. And like they're like hyper obsessed with like being in the room and being with the great people and yada yada. And it's like you let them in the room, and now the people in the room are also looking at you like, you let her in, like you let him in. Oh, and it's because you're not ready. You are not ready. You're better off taking your time to work on how to be more valuable than to be obsessed with how to get close to the people who are highly valuable. Right? You're obsessed with like, oh, I can't wait to meet this person. Like, I heard they're doing it, blah, blah, blah. I want to go meet them. Okay, when you go meet them, now what? You're going to hope that they feel bad for you and have sympathy and like give you a handout? You don't have anything to offer on either count, on either way. And this is not a dig or a drag or a beat up. I want you guys to understand that I am so grateful for the years that I was absolutely hidden from the world. I'm so thankful. I mean that with my whole heart. Because sure, at the time my wallet was not excited about that. Like my wallet really needed exposure. But oh my God, I cannot imagine that the version of me prior to 2021 being exposed to the world. That version of me could not handle it. Too self-sabotaging, too much limiting beliefs, just off on so many ways. There was no way I was going to win and like soar being exposed. I needed to be hidden. Nobody really needs to know about me like that. I'll be honest. It's not until the beginning of 2021 that something clicked here and I started doing the work on like becoming the person I really, really wanted to be. I locked in beginning of 2021. And by the end of the year, I was like, oh my gosh, I really did it. Like I really became her. Let's see if it's a fluke. I wasn't sure. And so when 2022 started, I was like, this might be a fluke. And then 2022 ended, I was like, no, I got better. Oh my gosh, this is not a fluke. I can do this. And so when I blew up twice in 2023, it was amazing. Nothing burned. I didn't crash out. I wasn't stressed. I wasn't anything. Girl, I was chilling, vibing, me and my assistant. Like, it was just easy, breezy, beautiful because I was ready. Now, if I would have blown up in 2019, I would have sabotaged it. How do I know? Because I can look back on all the things I did in those time periods. I was self-sabotaging like a mug. Okay? I was self-sabotaging so crazy because I just could not mentally get to the place I need to be. So I say this to say, instead of being hyper focused on being signed and discovered and out there and let's focus on being someone of impact and value and being great and locking in and loving the journey. That's it. Once you can do all that, eventually there's no way that person does not get exposure. And now when you get exposed, people actually see like, oh wow, that's actually good. Because what'll happen sometimes is you get exposed too early and people now look at you and have a connotation of you not in the way that you'd like. So when I think about like the recent example I'm thinking of, I now would look at this person like, I don't know. For all future projects. For all. You get what I'm saying? Like, now it's like they were better off not meeting me for like maybe another couple years. And it's not like I'm a gatekeeper. I'm just saying like, if you wanted to be in like these line of opportunities that I have to actually give, and then you come too early and I'm like, ooh, this is kind of a fluke. What do I do with that? Right? So I say that to everyone who's like determined, like this is going to be their year. They get signed and discovered and da-da-da-da. Focus on getting good, getting great. Focus on loving the journey. Focus on buckets. That's easy. Focus on making all this cakewalk. Make it a cakewalk first. And then life will have no choice but to give you what you've been working